Oh, wait. Okay. Being as it is my birthday, I'm going to make videos all about me. One of my favorite, my favorite genre is horror, but one of my favorite subgenres of horror is slasher movies. So I thought I'd share with you my top 10 favorite slasher films. I do have 5 honorable mentions, which I'm going to talk about here for a minute. So, okay, my honorable mentions. First, Happy Birthday to Me. I just reviewed it. Go watch it, the review, and watch this movie. It's pretty good, even though it's, it's not in my top 10. I still enjoyed it. It's just really confusing if you're watching it for the first time, and it's just weird. Next is the Prom Night remake. And I know what you're saying. Wait a minute. The movie's crap. Well, I've seen the original, and I've seen this one, and I watched this one before the original, and you know what? I actually enjoy this one better. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm not, privy to those early slasher films. But I do enjoy this. We got The Strangers Pray at Night. Now, the first Strangers is a home invasion film. This one is a straight up slasher film almost. And it's got that 80s vibe to it, even though I don't know if it takes place. And the actors are great. It's just all over great. I Know What You Did Last Summer. One of those, pre-millennial slashers. The whole came out the year after Scream, actually, and Scream started a wave of movies that were the protagonists were aware they're in a horror movie. So that's one. And the last honorable mention I have is No One Lives. Now, I've looked this up, and it's not classified as a slasher film, but I think it is. It's a slasher with a twist where I don't even want to give it away because I'm going to review it eventually, but there's a twist in this where you think it's going one way, and it's completely opposite direction when something happens. And I'm going to review this. I don't know if it'll be today or sometime soon, but I'm going to. Alright, now we got my top 10 favorite slasher films. And this first one, number 10, is... Because I've looked at it just like No One Lives. I think it's a slasher film. I think it's more of a supernatural slasher film. It's a slasher with supernatural elements. Because there's a guy with a knife. Fear ye the Ripper. Wes Craven's My Soul to Take. I love this movie. I do. I like this movie. Most people say, oh, it's crap. It's not as good as some of his better ones. Exactly. I mean, I agree, I should say, that it's not as good as some of his, but I haven't seen many of his other films. I've seen Nightmare on Elm Street. And the remake of Last House on the Left. But for me, this is a decent supernatural slasher film. It's about these 7 kids, all born on the same day. They share the same birthday. And one of them is harboring the soul of a killer known as the Ripper. And that's the supernatural aspect. But this Ripper, one of them, is killing the others. There's the slasher aspect. You see what I'm going with here? Number 10. Number 9, Urban Legend. Already reviewed this. You should go take a look. It's a good film. It's one of those self-aware horror films like Scream. And this one is more self-aware to Urban Legends. And it's very good. It got a lot of good actors in there like Jared Leto and Michael Rosenbaum and Charlie Conway, and even Robert Englund has a cameo in this. And Hart, no, that's the second one. But yeah, it's a good one. Number 9. Number 8 is Wrong Turn, the first one. I actually had to look it up. Like, is Wrong Turn a slasher? Because I looked it up, and it is classified as a slasher film. So, yeah, these people, they're on the back roads, their cars wheels, tires have been taken out due to barbed wire, and then these redneck, hillbilly, inbred people start to kill them. It's very good. The first one is very good. Second one's okay, and the third one I haven't been able to finish. So I wouldn't know. Number 7. Number 7 is My Bloody Valentine 3D. I just reviewed this last week, almost a week ago. You know, it's a very good film. It's a remake, and I know everything about the original, but I still like this one better. It has Jensen Ackles. It's got a decent twist to it. One that made me go, no! In the theater. It's very good. You want more? Watch my review. Number 6. Number 6 is Friday the 13th, The Killer Cut. Now, while trying to figure out which Friday the 13th movie I put on here, is it 6? Is it 4? Which are undoubtedly my favorites of the franchise. The one that I kept thinking about is this one. It's got the best opening. And to me, it's got some of the best kills. And so I thought, I'll put that one in there. So that's number 6. Number 5, people are like, oh, what? It's not number 1? Look. This next one, number 5. People always say, why is that at number 1? It's the greatest slash movie ever made. Yes. But it's all about my favorites. What I watch more. And I don't watch this more than the other ones on this list. And this one is Halloween, John Carpenter, 1978. If I go for one it's my favorite of the franchise, but if I want one that I can enjoy for the kills and the campiness, I go for something like Halloween 4 or Halloween 6 producer cut. You know, even Halloween H2O. Those ones. But this one is undoubtedly my favorite of the franchise. It's got that slow build, that slasher feel, that slow building slasher sort of feel where it's like, it's got that suspense, like Alfred Hitchcock, suspense. Psycho! I forgot to grab Psycho. Put that in the honorable mention. Even though I'll probably be on this list because I love Psycho. But totally forgot to grab it. Number 5. Number 4, Scream. Ah! Yeah, like I said, I watched this when it was 10. When I was 10, not when it was 10. When I was 10, on the box, on Stars, and I've been one of my favorite slashers ever since. You know, it's got that self-awareness that I love. It's great. Number 3, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake from 2003. Because I think this one, over the original, which I've never really seen, is more of a slasher film. It is classified as a slasher film. The original is a slasher film as well, but just, like, it's more shock than, you know, anything. This one is an alright slasher. People getting killed left and right. It's just great. And Arlie Ermey's acting in this great. Arlie Ermey in this movie is great. Number 2, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. The best of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. My favorite of Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. Just the characters and the effects. And Freddy is at his absolute best in this. Robert Englund, of course, playing Freddy. Best that he is in the entire franchise. And number 1, of course. Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. Howdy ho. Ha ha ha. Child's Play, that's right. Not the remake, which I also like. But this one, something I watched ever since I was a little kid. Absolutely loved it. 7 years old, I think. Absolutely my favorite slasher. Another supernatural slasher because he uses voodoo, but yeah, absolutely. Number 1. So there's my list. Psycho, put that in the honorable mentions because that probably would have been on my list and I probably would have taken out. Oh, my soul to take, I don't know. But just put it in the honorable mentions because I forgot to grab it. Actually, probably fits in the honorable mentions because I've only seen it once. I also want to do, probably not today, but I also want to do a top 10 supernatural horror films. Like The Conjuring and stuff like that, Yeah. So what are your thoughts on my top 10? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.